Hey guys, Short Midget here, making a video on a really sweet gun today. So this is a KWA SR10. Now I've had multiple KWA SR10s on my channel, or maybe there's just one other one, and that was James's, and he sold that to a friend of mine. His was basic, very basic. This is a completely different gun. It is a customer. Now he goes to my school, so I'm graduating actually tomorrow. Graduation's tomorrow, so. Yeah, that's pretty exciting, but he approached me at school about his airsoft gun, and he knew, I think through my Instagram, how much airsoft I did. So that's kind of a marketing thing, I guess. I guess he saw through my YouTube, or not my YouTube, but my Instagram, that I did teching stuff. So he went ahead and asked me all this airsoft stuff, and I told him I can build him a really cool gun, yada yada. He has a KWA SR10, yeah. So I did it. He spent about $130 or $120, sorry. He got a second lipo, so he paid $20 for the lipo, and I'll go ahead and go over the parts that he bought. Those of you that are familiar with upgrade parts should know the parts that he bought and what's stock. Because the only things in here that are left stock are KWA, so everything else with a different name to it is upgraded. So externally, there is a foam-filled suppressor. No idea what kind, no markings. KWA SR10 rail, AFG, rail panel on the top, GMP Comp 2 red dot. This is a great red dot, but it's out of batteries. Metal body, standard pistol grip, and standard crane stock. Now, internals is where this thing shines. There's a stock barrel that goes to here. So this is foam filled, so it dampens the sound. And then I put a really thick piece of Sorbo on the cylinder head, and it's really soft. So it dampens the sound there too. So first of all, the first thing I'm going to show you is the new, Sigma FET. So we got a Sigma FET in here. Just like I have in a lot of my other guns and most of my customers' guns, I recommend the Sigma FETs. They are only $20, and then I install it. So, yes. So if you want it, you pay me $20. I get it in, and I install it. If you just want a Sigma Sigma FET installed, I would charge you like $10 just to install it. And then you pay $20 for the unit, so $30 total. That's what it would cost for me to get one and install it inside of your gun. Now, if you're having me do all the work, I'm going to charge you probably more. I normally do $20 flat for, that's why I charge them for what I did to this. So inside, we got a ZCI balanced motor. We got a ZCI 1301 gear set. Brand new motor, brand new, everything I bought brand new for this, all the upgrade parts. So ZCI motor, ZCI 1301 gear set, SHS piston, metal rack, it's a metal rack piston, KWA stock piston head, stock nozzle, stock tappet, stock cylinder head, ZCI 1301s with the KWA sector chip. I had to modify it on the ZCI 1301 sector. ZCI M115 spring, short stroke by one tooth, and again, Sorbo on the cylinder head, stock KWA ball bearing spring guide, stock hop-up, two-piece hop-up barrel, so I think it's a 6.03 barrel, and bucking. And it shoots really nice. Max range about 200 feet with .25s. Feet per second is 320 with 2.5s with the hop-up adjusted. It'll break down to about 310 because the spring is brand new, and that's sub 400, so he can play with this at local fields. So that is cool. He has one GMP PTS green label mag. He has one of these, and then he has two high caps and an Elite Force mid cap. I don't know if that one's going to feed at all, but he just bought 6 of these CAA 130 round mid caps. These things are freaking fantastic. $55 brand new. One of my friends was selling them, so Will picked them up for $55 for all 6. The battery that he uses is a 11.1 15 to 25C 1200, so this is a pretty small battery. He has 2 of those. This is the brand new one that he got, and then the other one is used that he had. So this battery is a tri-cell, and yes, it does fit inside the buffer and the crane stock tube with the MOSFET even. And it's pretty easy fit in here. plug it in. I think that's all the upgrades inside of this that I mentioned. I don't think I missed anything else. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and shoot this. Sorry, I'm doing the video with my iPhone, but with this camera, it's just way too dark. It's rainy outside. The sun's not out. It's super cloudy. So, I cannot make a video with that. So, this video won't be uploaded in very quality, like HD, like with my contour, but it will be uploaded right away, and it's quick. So, let's go ahead and shoot this mag first. Again, you heard how quiet it is. Without ammo. With ammo. Super, super quiet. Trigger brake is fantastic. KWA stock trigger contacts. And the response, too. Really quick on the trigger response. There is some pre-cocking with the 11.1 lipo. And this is a long gun. So this is about 120 feet right here, shooting at a man-sized target, piece of wood, man-sized target. It's pretty much in every hit on semi-auto. Every shot is going to hit. Again, it's not that far, but max range is about 200 feet. So yeah, 200 feet is probably max range. You may be able to hit people further, but like... yeah, you can probably hit people at 250 feet. I just shot out there real far. Full auto. Alright, we're out of ammo. This one only holds like 70 BBs. This one holds much more. I will mention that it is running stock KWA bearings, and they're 9mm, and 9mm aren't easy to find, so I will say these need to be swapped to bushings. They will be swapped to bushings when these blow out. Now, his brother's actually going to have me upgrade his KWA Mod 1 or Mod 0. It's one of the CQBRs. It's not an SR7. It's like, I think the one with the plastic lower. He's going to have me upgrade that, and I'm probably going to run the stock KWA 9mm bearings on it until they blow out too. So when these blow out, I told him he pays for the parts, I'll put them in for free. He's local, so that's just real easy. Plus, I'll probably play with him every once in a while, so that's just easy to do. Don't know how long they'll last. I've heard some people they upgrade these things and run them pretty fast. Even out of the box, they're almost 25 RPS, and that's pretty fast. This is about 27, 28, so it's not much faster. It just springs a little bit heavier than stock KWAs, so. Alright, so there we are. Performance-wise, pretty freaking fantastic. I will mention the hop-up likes to be up quite a bit for it to function really well in full auto. Because if the hop-up is kind of iffy, like it's kind of mid-level, it'll hop on semi-auto, and then in full auto it'll kind of start to not hop as much. So if you hop it up and have it kind of over-hopped, it'll hop those BBs really nicely. So I will mention that to him. 0.25s or 0.3s he needs to use. These were 2.5s, and it shot pretty dang well. And it's super silent. Trigger response is very quick, super crisp. Shimming is spot on. So if you do have any, also it's quieter in person. If you have any questions, please comment below. Again, 11.1 lipo, about 27 RPS. At sub 400 feet per second with 0.2s. So pretty nice build. If I could recommend anything to him, I would just recommend bushings instead of those bearings. Probably a new sorbo for the cylinder head, because after a while this one's going to be toast. But the piston head does not have ports on it, so it is not going to damage it as much, because it is a soft sorbo, but there's no ports on the piston head, so it's not going to like cut into it. So, but still, that'll need to be replaced probably when the bushings need to be put in. So, He has 2 lipos. He just bought a bunch of mags, so pretty much he's completely set. I hope this lasts him. I hope that the bearings hold up for about a year. But they may not. They may even hold up for longer. It just depends on how much he plays, how much he does full auto. Because in semi-auto, I guarantee you it's not going to be doing much of those bearings. The bearings should be fine on semi-auto, even doing quick. On full auto, just that really fast rate of fire can heat those up and make them bust. But on semi-auto, it should be fine. The heat everywhere is pretty minimal. There's a little bit of motor heat after about 3 mags, but there's a little bit of battery heat, but the MOSFET does not heat up much at all, if at all. So, good. So, thank you for watching, guys. See you guys later.